Welcome back to H3 Weapon Deep Dive. We've got a bullpup to take a look at today. Home SMG rifle, assault rifle, QBZ95. Say that 3 times fast. Oof. We are chambered in 5.8 by 42 millimeter. It's an oddball. It's a very one-off kind of proprietary, at least in terms of H3. This, I think, is the only one like it in H3. Got our own magazine. The only one that fits in it is that guy. Bullpup. Handle sight. Such a strange guy. Let's check it out. Let's check out the controls, and let me tell you, it's a strange one for you today. It is bullpup. There's our magazine well in the back. There you go. Down on the trackpad, does nothing. Does not eject the magazine. Here's our bolt handle, just below the carry handle, right down the center line. Pull back and release, and you're ready to go. Your left on the trackpad for your selector switch does nothing. One of the strangest things I've seen. You've got to manually click here with your trigger finger on the selector switch, which is on the back. 0 is safe. 2 is full auto. 1 is semi. And then it goes back to safe. So you go full auto. Does not lock the bolt back on empty. So you got to replace the magazine manually, and you got to operate the bolt manually. It also does not hold the bolt back if you hold right on the trackpad. So there are no trackpad controls for this gun at all that I can find, and I can't find any magic buttons either. Let's check out attachments. Do we have any rails on this guy? No rails. All right, how about a muzzle brake? Okay, so we place whatever the hell's on there, and then put the muzzle brake on there, and suppressor. Yeah, okay, so at least it'll take a suppressor. How about a barrel extension? Yeah, I'll take a barrel extension. There we go. Muzzle brake. Yes, muzzle brake will go. Barrel spatula will go. It's always funny on bullpups. And it already has a stock, so it doesn't need this stock that I found lying on the floor. Foregrip. No. So just basic barrel stuff. Let's check out the iron sights. Well, right up the bat, we've got a giant protector on our little tiny front post. It's kind of comical, actually. And our rear is an aperture, and that aperture can be flipped between a small one and a big one by clicking with your offhand and your trigger finger. So let's see what we get here in the carry handle. Okay. It says 2. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, you can read that right there. It says 2. If we flip it, it says nothing. So let's start with the 2. I think that's the default. So, okay. There's your... it seems to be working. Well, I'm putting holes in the same spot, so I guess that's okay. Let's flip it to the other aperture. Seems to be roughly the same setting on that. Okay, either way, the strange thing that I notice is the rear aperture circle does not line up with the front protector circle in any way. So you kind of have to ignore this giant circle in the front and just eyeball it without it. I don't know if that's how the real one works, but that's how this one works. So not too great. Recoil test, 30 rounds of 5.8 by 42 millimeter. Here we go. Good group. Hey, not 9.67, really high rate of fire benefits this guy. Oh, 1.8 and the rest are 9s and 10s. So pretty dang good. Onto the muzzle brake. Look good there. Oh, didn't get a 9 until the 13th round, 9.73 average. Didn't get 9s again until the 23rd round, so this really helped and put a really good group out there. And finally, the suppressor. altitude, 9.7, pretty good. Not as consistent as the muzzle brake. No 8s, and we ended up in the 10 ring at the end there. Wow, so that's really good as well. Looks like not a lot of vertical recoil, a little bit of horizontal there. Excellent. There you have it, the QBZ95. It looks like it's futuristic, but it actually has very few handy controls on it. A bit of a pain in the butt, decent sights, and a really good recoil. Till next time, I'll see ya. Not that great recoil that time. I don't know. It'll do, I guess.